So here what I'll do first is I'll put the resistors together. So 1 over R equals 1 over 4 plus 1 over 5.
920.
Is it? Okay. So then we have to flip it. So R equals 20 over 9. Good. And then we need to add it to the 6. So the total R is 6 plus 20 over 9. So that is 6.45. Huh? Oh, sorry, I didn't flip it. 20 over 9 plus 6. Yeah, 8 point all the 2's. Okay, so that's the total resistance. So my circuit now looks like this. 12 volts, resistor of 8.22, and from this I can get the current. V equals IR, I equals V over R, which will be, 12.4. 12.4 divided by the resistance, so I get a current of 1.51 roughly.
Yes.
1.508 amps. Now, let's answer the question. So part 1, what is the potential difference across the 6? So V equals IR, which equals 1.508 times 6, which is 9.05 volts.
Yes.
Yeah? Now, number 2, let me draw it. They want it for the 5 and the 4. So what's happening here is, this is a 4 and this is a 5. What's the current? The current is, what do we say, 9? No, it's 1.508. So the current here is 1.508 amps, and the current here is 1.508 amps. But the current in each of these is not 1.508 because the current splits, as we know from Kirchhoff's junction rule. But we can know the voltage because how much voltage was used in the previous resistor? 9.05, yes? So there is a remainder of 12.4 minus 9.05, 3.35 volts remain. So if you were to put a voltmeter around this combination, it must total 3.35 volts. Now, the great thing about voltage, unlike current, is when it splits like this, the voltage is actually the same in each path. Yeah. So we can use Ohm's law. V equals IR, where we know the V and we know the R. What are we looking for? We're looking for the I, isn't it? Yeah. So the I is V over R, which will be 3.35 over 5. Sorry, we're looking at this one here. So divided by 5, so I got 0.67 amps. Did you get that?
Yes.
No.
We can use Kirchhoff.
We can use Kirchhoff too. I don't understand you. When I do use Kirchhoff, you're like, no, don't use Kirchhoff. And then when I don't use Kirchhoff, we can use Kirchhoff. Which is it? Do we like Kirchhoff or not? Have we decided?
I don't know.
You've no problems with it. You don't care either way. The rest of you? Not liking Kirchhoff?
You should use it.
Huh?
You should use it.
Yes. But anyways, we have part 2. So part 3, before I do part 3, I should work out the current in the other resistor. 1.508 minus 0.67. 1.508 minus 0.67. Oh, for goodness sake. Minus 0.838. So the current here is 0.838 amps, and the current here, well, we have it there. So for the last part, we want the power. So we have a few formulas for power. Let's just go with power equals IV equals 0.838 multiplied by 3.35, and we get 2.81 watts. Power watts. Did you get that?
Yes.
Yep. So, I mean, it's relatively straightforward circuit problem. Now, what I want you to do now